This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. From the 29, Murray escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down, Murray. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions, Dan? Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. On third down, Mariota. It's caught. Humphreys. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Mariota. And that is caught. Walker. Touchdown Titans. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I'm just looking... coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk, and they will not be able to hook up. There, it's incomplete.
don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 23-yard run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Another possession here coming up for the Cardinals offense. Well, we talked about Kyler Murray earlier. We said that he's been good, some of the positives going for him, but this team has now lost 4 straight, and at 3-7-1, looking like they're certainly not in the playoff mix. So maybe this is what we expected year 1 with a new coach and a new quarterback.
You know what's interesting is that 3-7-1, yeah, about what we might have expected, frankly, better than what I expected. I thought this was a bad roster all the way through with a rookie head coach.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a first-time 1,000-yard.
Hey, everybody, it's the...
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
80, 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is. And
he's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Ryan. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Ryan gets it to his tight end, Hooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From a yard out. And they are able to strike first drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Dalton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Dalton here from the gun. He gets this one to Boyd. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And it'll be Dalton again. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. To throw here, Dalton. Green brings it in. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Another chance for Dalton. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Shoves him away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 53 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
25, 21, 65,
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 71 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say about a poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. This will be taken short. Now that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line. The fullback comes through with a big play there. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Push it back. Push it back. 47-yard line.
Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
Andy Dalton now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little...
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 75 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Coming out here, CD, this is a team now at 0-10 following their Week 11 loss. Against Oakland, and I guess you can file this as under the, I don't know, most unsurprising news of Week 11, but they become the first team officially eliminated from playoff contention now with that 0-10 record.
So The season is lost, obviously, unless you're a player in the locker room and you're trying to find a way to get some wins. They have 6 games left. 4 of them will be at home. It starts week 12 against the Steelers, and then they have the Jets paying a visit a week later. But for your fans, you're now saying, hey, we've got the #1 pick in the draft. They almost don't want them to win a game because that may mess that up. Remember, they're only 1 game clear of Washington right now. And Miami, who we thought would be the team, heck, they've won 2 games this season.
Started the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. Here's Dalton. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Andy Dalton now 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. Dalton. He's going to take off with it. He's got the 1st down here inside. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it.
Hey, let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 52 yards.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a 1st down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons push further out in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking end zone for Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons push further out in front. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Passing, it's Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
Stocker's got it. Complete. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
20.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run. Past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver, because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, this is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons push further out in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Dalton.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. From just shy of midfield, Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now. He drops it off for Bernard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A draw play. Bernard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. Oh, it's caught. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished.
It got his man complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 47 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now Ryan looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones as Pro Bowl receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. He'll get it up the middle, and this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. touchdowns. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, 79 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps. But they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back. For quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Got his man. It's Eifert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And that's complete. It's Green here. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Dalton. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Julio. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.